Okay, so good morning. Ang lesson natin for today is about sparse matrix. So, on your module, we have the figure 2-18, yung sparse matrix. Anong tinatawag natin na sparse? So, for example, we have here this table. Ang mapapansin natin is maraming zero elements ang included sa table natin. So, kaya siya tinawag na sparse dahil meron siya mga zero elements. And that zero elements, kung sa computer representation natin, nag-o-occupy din siya ng space. So, sayang lang kung zero siya pero meron siyang kinakain na memory sa computer. So, ang gagawin natin, ang ginagawa usually ni data structure, lalo na kung array, ginagawan siya ng alternative sparse matrix. Itong sa ilalim. Ito siya. Ibig sabihin, itong table na ito is equal sa table na to. So, ang gagawin, paano naging equal ito dito? Kumbaga, i-convert natin si table na to dito sa table na to. Ito, sparse matrix, and this one is the alternative sparse matrix. Dito sa alternative sparse matrix natin, mapapansin natin na nagamit natin lahat ng element at wala ng zero na nag-occupy sa memory. So, how do we do it? So, of course, kapag babasahin natin ng mabuti ang module, ang sabi dito, given daw dito sa array new natin or R new natin na ang first row natin, the elements 1, 1 here, 1, 2 of R new contain the number of rows and columns ni sparse matrix. So, balikan natin si sparse matrix natin. Si sparse natin ay papangalanan natin, for example, we have R1. Si alternative natin, ang ipapangalan natin sa kanya ay R new. Okay? So, balikan lang natin yung pagpangalan ng mga matrices natin. So, ang sabi niya, the elements 1, 1, 1, 2 of R new, ito daw, itong bagong matrix na to, is the number of rows and columns of the sparse matrix. Pag sinabi natin coordinates, we are talking about I and J. Pag sinabi naman natin rows and columns or dimension, we call it M by N, wherein our M is our row and N is our column. Ganon. So, in our case, in here, our row is 6 and our column is 6. So, this is equal to 6. This is equal to 6. Kaya, ang array new 1, 1 and 1, 2 natin, array new 1, 1 here is 6 and the column R1, column 2 is 6. Kaya, mapapansin nyo 6 and 6. And then, the location 1, 3 contains the number of non-zero elements in array 1. So, this is our array 1. Bibilangin natin kung ilan lahat ang non-zero elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, non-zero pala, sorry. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, 12 lahat ang non-zero elements natin. That is why 12 ang nakalagay dito. Okay, so that's why in our R new 1, 3 is 12. Kasi 12 lahat ng non-zero elements ng R1. Okay, so pag ganyan, madali lang. Madali lang kung ganun. Paano natin malalaman yung second row? So, we are using our algorithm for sparse matrix. Ang kailangan natin, R1, the M, at saka yung n. Ibig sabihin yung dimension lang ni R1 ang kailangan natin. Based on our example on the book, let's try gamitin si sparse matrix na ganito. So, kung i-draw ko siya, this is a 4 by 3. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this is C1, C2, C3, R1, R2, R3, R4. 2, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 8, 0. So, ang tawag natin dito sa kanya ay si R1. Kung ito yung given natin, ito yung given natin, ang hinahanap natin na parameter bago tayo mag-start ng algorithm natin ay R1, check, we have the given, M and N. Ang M natin dito ay, ilan ang row? That is 4. Ang N natin dito ay, 3 ang column, so 3. So, let's start. In addition, the algorithm makes use of the following variables. So, num, I, row, and col. Again, we're going to use the short method for simulation. So, set num to 0. Ang num natin ay magiging 0. Count non-zero elements. So, pupunta tayo dito sa ito yan. Count non-zero element. Ang gagawin niya lang naman dito is determine the number of non-zero elements in array 1 para malaman natin kung ano yung num natin. So, let's set row to 1. So, we have row equal to 1. While row is less than or equal to m, of course, set col to 1. We have col is equal to 1. While col is less than or equal to n, this one, true. So, if R1 row col is not 0, okay, R1 row col 1 is not 0, then increment num. This is true. So, magiging 1. And then, balik ulit tayo. Dito tayo ha. Increment num and then increment col. So, we have 2. And then, pag nag-increment col tayo, since hanggang dito siya, balik tayo sa inner while loop. While col is less than or equal to n, true pa rin kasi 2. And then, if array 1 row col is not 0, row col natin is 1, 2. 1, 2 is not 0. So, this is 0, kaya hindi tayo mag-increment num, but mag-increment col tayo. So, we have 3. Balik tayo sa while loop. 3. 3 is less than or equal to n. True. If array 1 row call is not 0, 0 pa rin. Okay? So, 0 siya, mag-increment call tayo. So, this is 4. And then, balik. If call is less than or equal to n, false agad. So, pag false siya, mapupunta siya sa increment row. So, this is 2. Then, balik tayo. While row is less than or equal to m, bali ang m ang 2 ang row, m natin is 4 true. So, set call to 1. So, meron tayong bagong call. Magiging 1 na siya. And then, while call is less than or equal to n, dito na tayo ha. Call is less than or equal to n. True. If array 1, row call to 1, this one is not 0. This is 0, kaya mag-i-increment call tayo. So, this is 2. And then, balik tayo dito. While call is less than or equal to n, which is 2 and 3, true pa rin. So, if array 1 row call is not 0, 2, 2 is not 0. Increment num. So, we have 2. Okay. 2. Nag-set tayo ng 0. 2. Increment num and increment call. Magiging 3. Balik tayo sa inner while loop. Call is less than or equal to n. True. So, magiging if array1 row call is not 0, 2, 3 is not 0. This is 0. Kaya, mag-i-increment call tayo. Magiging 4. And then, pagdating dito, false. Kasi 4 and 3, false. Lalabas tayo, increment row. Magiging 3. Labas tayo, punta tayo dito. While row is less than or equal to m. Of course, true, set call to 1. Okay, magiging 1 ulit siya. And while call is less than or equal to n, true. If array1, row call, 3, 1 is not 0. 3, 1 is 0. Kaya increment, call, and then 2. While call, 2 and 2 and 3 pala, true. If array1 row call is not 0, 3, 2. 3, 2 is not 0. This is 0. Kaya increment, call, magiging 3. And then balik sa while call, 3 is less than or equal to n. True pa rin. If array1 row call is not 0, 3 is not 0. False. Increment call, magiging 4. Balik dito. While call, 4 is less than or equal to n, which is 3. False. Increment. Ang false niya ay increment row. So, mayroon tayong 4. And then, labas tayo. Dito na tayo. While row, yung 4 is less than or equal to m. This is equal. So, true pa rin. Set column to 1. So, while column is less than or equal to n, true. If array row call natin is 4, 1 is not 0. This is 0, false. Kaya increment call. And then, 2 ang ating call. Balik tayo dito. While 2 is less than or equal to 3, true. If array1 row call, 4, 2 is not 0. True. Increment num. So, we have, increment num. So, we have 3. And then, punta tayo dito. Increment num. And then, increment call. Magiging 3. Increment call. Balik tayo dito. While call is less than or equal to n. 3 and 3 is true. If row call is not 0, our row is 4, 3. 4, 3 is 0. So, increment call. Magiging 4. Call 4 is less than or equal to 3. False. Mapupunta tayo sa increment row. Magiging 5. And then, balik tayo dito. While row, which is 5, is less than or equal to m. False again. So, mag-i-end na tayo. Okay. So, ang ating num ngayon ay 3. So, let's check ha. Ganon lang yung simulation ng count non-zero. Sa count non-zero pa lang tayo. So, ating num is equal to 3 because if you count this one, this is 1, 2, and 3. Pero kung i-disregard natin this one, si count non-zero, pwede namang bilangin lang natin kung ilan ito. So, we can get a num of 3. Kaso lang, kung ipapasimulate natin ang count non-zero, you need to do this. Okay? So, next. Paano na natin gagawin ito into a sparse matrix na bago na?